Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another dupe dead or better over a very infamous product. This is one that's been in the makeup world for a very long time, and I feel like this is one that's kind of set the standards for a lot of other products. So we are trying to dupe the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And there are a lot of said to be dupes out there. So the dupe that I am testing today with the Urban Decay Primer Potion is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. So I've actually been using this for a very long time. So on one eye I am wearing the Urban Decay Primer Potion. On the other eye, I'm wearing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. So it's actually about 7 o'clock right now. I've had my makeup on since about 8 o'clock this morning. So it's not going to be like a take you throughout my day with me thing. If you don't know, an eyeshadow primer is just something you put on under your eyeshadows to help them stay on longer, to help prevent creasing and fading, and just to make them more vibrant. But real quick, the Urban Decay Primer Potion is $20, but for a travel size, it is $12. This came in a kit that I got for Christmas, so luckily I got my hands on it for free. So actually, the Urban Decay Primer Potion's on sale on their website right now for $10. Like, I've never ordered off the Urban Decay website, so like I don't know how the shipping and all that stuff works, but $10, that's a pretty good deal. And then the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer is a whopping $4.99. You can find this anywhere that Wet n Wild is sold. I find mine at Walgreens and Walmart, but I think some Rite Aids, yeah, Rite Aids have them too. Typically, I like an eyeshadow primer that conceals a little bit, like it has a little bit of coverage to where it just kind of covers your discoloration, your veins, and it just allows you to start with a clean slate. Real quick, I just want to give you a little background story on this. The reason that I picked this up, like I said, I like primers that have a little bit of coverage to them to conceal my eyelids, and the person that I first watched talk about this said that it did conceal your eyelids. So I was like, yes! This has no coverage. These are both translucent eyeshadow primers. These do not really conceal your eyelids. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys, these are total dupes, and the Wet n Wild is a fraction of the cost of the Urban Decay primer. Okay, so I will admit that they do look slightly different. So on this side is the Urban Decay, on this side is the Wet n Wild. As you can see, hopefully, the Urban Decay is just a little bit thicker than the Wet n Wild one. I feel like the Wet n Wild one feels more watery, I guess. So here's what they look like swatched out. You probably can't even see, but here's the Urban Decay, here's the Wet n Wild. But yeah, translucent. So the only other very small minor difference I see in these two, but it actually doesn't really affect the end result or the application process, but I feel like the Urban Decay Primer Potion is just a tad bit more hydrating to the touch. Like, I don't feel like it actually does hydrate your eyelids. I feel like the Wet n Wild feels more mattifying, and I also feel like the Urban Decay spreads a little bit better. Like, I feel like you need less product. But other than that, they do the exact same thing. They do dry, sheer, and translucent, and they both dry with kind of a more tacky feeling to them. So I do recommend setting these with either a setting powder or like an eyeshadow just to set them in place and get rid of that tacky feeling. But on the eyes, they do literally the exact same thing. I feel like my eyeshadows hold up the exact same way throughout the day. My eyeshadows do hold up very well throughout the day when I use these. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and show you guys up close what each side looks like. Hopefully you guys will be able to tell that these look the exact same on both sides. So yeah, I don't notice any creasing, not a whole lot of fading or anything. Obviously your makeup is gonna fade a little bit throughout the day. I mean, I've had it on since like 7:30 this morning, so it's been on for almost 12 hours. But everything still looks very vibrant. I do find that when I use these, my eyeshadows apply very smoothly. I feel like these do provide a very good base for your eyeshadows. So final verdict, is the Wet n Wild Primer a dupe? Is it a dud, or is it better than the Urban Decay Primer Potion? These are exact dupes in my opinion. Like I said, the texture is just a little bit different, but not enough to affect the performance or the application. So that is it for this quick little dupe dud or better. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys like this style of dupe dud or better than what I usually do, because usually I show you guys how it applies. I take you guys throughout the day with me a little bit. I mean, I basically just show you what it looks like at the very end of the night. So let me know if you guys like to see how products wear from point A to point B, or if you guys like it this way where it's just super fast and just getting the information out to you very quickly. Also, let me know what other dupes you want to see tested in future videos. I do have a couple up my sleeve right now, and I'm very excited. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, so thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, follow me on all my social media, all the links are below, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Mwah.